Hi, my name is Will Mudge with Speedcast. I'm the Senior Vice President of Technology and Operations. I'm going to talk to you about OneWeb today. OneWeb is a new LEO constellation. LEO constellation is low Earth orbit, where the satellites orbit closer to the Earth. So when you transmit data, it goes a shorter distance up to a LEO satellite than it would to a geostationary satellite. So your latency and your experience are much improved. We've had OneWeb on customer sites since May 2023, and we've been testing OneWeb since November 2022. So we have a lot of experience with OneWeb and how it's performing. It's a very good solution in that it can offer to customers an SLA, right? So you can get a service level agreement where your availability is guaranteed. There's also the ability to backhaul your data directly to your corporate environment without touching the internet. So for customers where there's a concern about data touching the internet, OneWeb is the LEO constellation for you. So for OneWeb antennas, there's a number of options. OneWeb offers antennas from various manufacturers such as Kymeta and Intellian. Currently, there's a couple of offerings. There's Intellian parabolic antennas, where you need 2 parabolic antennas for a service, or there's a Kymeta flat panel antenna option. New options are becoming available quickly from Intellian and from Hughes, depending on the applications. So the setup with OneWeb is unique. It's different than the other setups that you've seen in the past. First, when we set OneWeb up for you, you get an IP address from us. That's an internal IP address. And we can route that IP address either into your network on dedicated links, or we can route that IP address to the internet and give you a static IP address that's fixed that will always be the same static IP address. There's many options available to you with OneWeb and how that routing is set up. On your remote site side, it's a bit unique in that there's 2 ports. There's one port first for your customer data, which will run on a regular DHCP and give you a standard IP address. And there is another port that's the admin port where we can get in and do our work on the Kymetas as you need them. So from a setup perspective, it can be very basic. We'd like to add our Sigma product line to it so that we can add monitoring and other performance features that will help improve your customer experience. As I said in the beginning, Speedcast has had customers on the OneWeb network for more than a year. While we've explored different opportunities and work with customers in different areas, I want to show you a graphic from one of our customers. This customer is currently operating on OneWeb in Europe. They have 2 antennas on their site, and you can see that they're getting the performance that they request. OneWeb has good performance. It averages around 50 megabits by 10 megabits, depending on the plan that you get for it. There are CIR options available from Speedcast so that you can have a guaranteed CIR as part of the SLA agreement, and you can see by this graphic, this customer is getting their CIR. It's also important to note that from a latency perspective, the latency is maybe different than what you expect from LEO satellites. It does have the LEO latency for going up the satellite and down to the satellite, but because you can backhaul to a corporate network, now you have the terrestrial LAN to consider as part of your latency calculations. So make sure you consider that as you design your end solution. And please work with Speedcast systems engineers to make sure that it meets your needs. So at Speedcast, our Sigma is a core part of our offerings. You'll see us adding it to our OneWeb solutions because we very rarely see customers using only a OneWeb solution. Typically, it's paired with an L-band solution or a VSAT solution or an LTE solution or another LEO provider solution. In the modern day, SD-WAN gives us that flexibility to be able to add and change a customer service to maximize what's best for them, how you control the data or how you maintain and maximize your availability. And often it includes aggregating multiple links together to be able to accomplish this. Beyond that, we also see challenges with bringing such a high amount of bandwidth to a site that's never had it. Users tend to assume it works just like a home connection, and when you're sharing a link like one home connection amongst 50 homes, you can imagine that you have to be able to control your data in a way that allows everyone to be able to utilize that same bandwidth. Thank you for watching. We're really excited for OneWeb at Speedcast to be able to bring another offering of LEO to our end customers. We're excited about how it ties together with Sigma to bring a holistic solution to you. As you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll put our contact information on the screen. If you liked the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.